Alrighty, folks, it's Farrell and Holly, and we're attempting to look like owls, and I'm not sure how good of a job we're doing.
Ooh.
Why are we doing this, Holly?
Well, it is the Great Salt Lake Bird Festival. I don't know. It's weird because I can't get my lips over there to the microphone. I hope you can hear me okay.
Hold the microphone to Holly.
It is the Great Salt Lake Bird Festival 2015. This is going to be so much fun. I think we're going to go find the owl man first, right?
Is there an owl man?
There's a guy with owls. There's live birds. There are reptiles. We're here at the Legacy Event Center in Farmington. There's stuff happening all morning, free stuff. We get to build birdhouses. Did I mention reptiles? Because I'm scared of those, Farrell. I'm scared I'm going to like scream.
Let's see the reptiles first.
I think we should definitely stop with this head in the owl thing because
We
it's
look like
really
owl-
awkward.
We look like owl people. Maybe it's us we're talking about. I'm an owl person right now. You gotta pull up your pants again.
I'm not pulling him up. Totally just standing here. I don't know why all my pants don't fit right now.
Hey, hold this for a minute. Okay. Here's my impression of Holly.
Okay.
I hate you so bad right now. Deck him. Now you can deck him. Here. Take him out.
And actually, I'm gonna
You know what? I'm such a sweetheart. I'm such a sweetheart to everybody. Hey! What are you been watching? Star Trek? Look at that.
Okay. Oh, it's so weird. I'm like, it's so happy and scared.
I've never seen you so excited for anything ever.
I know. Okay, so we are here with Annette and Davina, and you guys are from Hawkwatch International, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, now tell me about what you do and who these birds are. Oh, it's so cool.
So Hawkwatch International is a nonprofit based in Salt Lake City. We are a conservation science organization. We have 6 education birds that we bring to festivals and museums, into schools, and we teach people about the environment, how these birds play a part, and how we affect that environment.
Artie, I'm here with...
Anne Neville.
And Ann, can you tell me a little bit about what's going on down here today?
We have great events today. We have kids events, we have live birds, we have David Sibley he's the man. He wrote the book on bird identification.
Well, Holly,
I don't want to hurt him, though.
you know what? I really am a sweetheart.
Are you?
You know what the problem is Holly is so nice and everybody loves Holly so much. I almost kind of have to be mean to her to bring her down to my level.
Does that make any sense at all?
No, but we could take him out. Just no.
Oh, no, not there.
I remember this from a movie. Isn't there like a...
Congeniality.
Yes, what is that? What is the little synonym? Sing. Let's see. S is... I think she knows she's on camera.
I don't
It is a she, yes?
This one is a she.
I feel like she's getting like sassy on us. Like, hey, I'm here. Look at her. She's like, I've got this.
Yeah, very aware.
You are beautiful, by the way. Just let's get that out of the way. You are the prettiest girl here.
They look
by
mean.
far. No, she looks like
Look at
she's
those-
in charge.
Look at those claws right there.
Well, yeah, I'm terrified of her.
Your name, your day.
Yeah, that could be really scary. But, okay, now tell us a little bit about hawks. Are they endangered?
All hawks are not endangered. Some have limited populations. We see a decline, and so we try to prevent that. Golden eagles have been in decline, and American kestrels. Those are both birds that are native to our area that Hawkwatch has noticed have gone down in population, so we're trying to remedy that.
The fishing games down here. What do you guys got going on to get the fishing game down here?
Well, they're part of the education part, right? So they have booths, they have posters, they have all sorts of stuff to show everybody. They're really kid-oriented, and they have anything about birds, but they also, I saw somebody carrying in a skull. So we might get mammals, too.
Solar plexus.
Is that right in the middle?
That's your bread basket.
Okay, so solar plexus.
I don't remember it all, but
Instep. Oh my gosh,
She
look, I
can't
love
wait
this.
to look. Why are you?
Solar plexus. Instep. What's N?
I don't remember.
No more.
No.
No.
Groin. Yes, I got it.
Boing, boing.
Oh my goodness. See, pageants are good for great.
See the
Geniality.
this is
variety.
the abuse I endure on a daily basis
No, not
when
daily.
I'm with Holly.
Not daily.
Okay, well, whenever I'm with Holly.
Okay, Vina, this little guy, I'm like so in love. Is this a girl as well or a boy?
This is a girl as well, and her name's Artemis, and she's a Western screech owl.
She is adorable, and she's full grown.
That is correct. A lot of people think she's a baby, but she's actually an adult.
I mentioned I have a Persian kitty, and so his name's Quincy Jones, and I had something about the flat face and the big eyes. It's just killing me.
Oh.
So dang cute. But you said, she nips and it hurts.
Oh, yes.
So, what is your favorite thing about this event?
My favorite thing, there's two things. Can I have two?
You can have as many as you'd like. You're in charge, right?
No, I'm not in charge. I'm not even close to being in charge.
Oh, well, they said you knew everything. I figured that made you in charge.
No. My first favorite thing are the field trips. Getting out, seeing the birds, people realizing that how many birds and how many habitats that they live in. That to me is really, really important.
Tell us what you're doing here today besides helping me beat up Farrell.
Oh, I'm just a volunteer.
Not just a volunteer. Have you done this before?
Yes, several times.
That's awesome. Tell me your name.
I'm Ann Evans.
And what do you do outside of being just a volunteer, which is never just a volunteer?
I'm retired
But from
from Natural Resources.
and you said you're also a police.
Oh,
I'm trying to get to how you know all of this good stuff about how I can beat up Farrell.
I was a park ranger for a number of years.
So you know how to deal with scoundrels.
Did you ever meet Yogi Bear? Was you in Jellystone? That'd be awesome.
Scoundrels and vermin. She knows how to deal with them. You better be nice to her.
Yeah, I've been to Yellowstone a few times.
These are wild animals.
That's correct. You don't want to pet them. If you see them out in the wild, you stay away.
They're not for cuddling.
No, absolutely not.
Now tell me what you do as part of this organization.
Well, what I do is I do a couple of things. I help with the education program, so just like we are here with the booth, but we also go out to schools and other different events as well. And we also, Annette and I also do bird care, so we take care of these little guys too.
Oh, how awesome is that?
I lead two field trips, one out to the Inland Seashore Reserve, and then one up into the Ochre Mountains. But there's 35, 40 field trips that people can go on. The second part is today, when you have kids come in and they start learning it, and then they teach their parents how important birds are and how important they are to the lake and the ecology of Great Salt Lakes. That's what I like.
So now volunteering here, what does it entail?
Just helping people get on their field trips, and I am an EMT, and so I am helping with first aid in case anyone has any problems.
Are you a fan of birds or are you a fan of volunteering?
Both.
Yeah. How many birds have you seen? Because I've heard there are these epic lists people keep. Do you have a bird list?
I don't personally have a bird list, but I just enjoy getting outside and enjoying nature in general. But I am not that avid birder like a lot of people here.
So what is your goal by heading out to schools and to have kids learn about birds?
Just to make them more aware and that they are in our environment and we share the environment with them. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of Mother Earth so that our friends here can also live in harmony alongside with us.
That's awesome. Farrell, any thoughts?
That owl is giving me the eye. Look at it, staring me down. I'm kind of nervous.
I think you should be. I think she knows, who to keep her eye on.
You say field trips, is that just during this bird festival week, or do they do them all year round, or just now?
We just do the field trips for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And
But of course, you can go anytime, and you don't need a guide.
well, yeah, that's right. But what we do here at the festival is make it special. We make behind the gates. So my ochre trip is only done during the festival.
Yeah, I've found in life, if you go past a gate, especially where it says no trespassing, people get upset with you.
Yeah, just a little. Just a little.
Yeah. You can trust me on that one.
How much time have you spent in the jail?
I actually haven't spent any, but
The back of a cop car? Okay.
there's no photo evidence. So
The cool thing is I don't think that there's any rules at all. It's just like getting, exactly like you said, getting out, enjoying nature, not just hanging out watching movies all day.
It is. It's getting outside and unplugging from your electronics and getting outdoors and enjoying nature.
What's going to happen with the rain? Are they going to be out and about?
Yes, we've got field trips going out right now, and people are out enjoying nature right now.
And will the birds be out and about?
Yes.
They're not hiding. They're not scared of the rain.
No.
Farrell, I told you the birds would be out.
well,
I thought maybe ducks would be out or maybe geese, but
All the birds are going to be out. They're not scared.
all right, if you say so, Holly.
They don't wither in the water like you do in the Wicked Witch of the West.
I was told. The obvious question I have for both of these ladies is, your arms have to be tired from standing like this all day.
It's true. How do you do it?
Well, birds have hollow bones, so they're actually not that heavy.
I mean, I knew the hollow bone thing, but even just holding your arm out would get exhausting.
Oh.
No, you're just tough. Now that one looks a little, but still, just if I had to hold my arm like this, I would probably, maybe we're just wimps. Something like that.
Speak for you, but I definitely.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for talking to us. If somebody wants to book you for an event or to have you come and talk to their school or their group, I'm sure that's possible. Is there some information we should put out there?
Sure. They can go to our website at Hawkwatch International, and there's contact information if they wanted to book us or for education purpose for schools. We'd be glad.
Awesome.
Yes, I like it.
So do I, and this is.
Don't sweat in it, okay? Because we still want to sell it.
Oh, you have.
And no drooling.
I was just gonna say, as long as I can only not sweat in it, we're in good shape.
Okay, no drooling either. And don't wipe your nose.
Oh,
You look very studly.
do I look studly? What do you think, huh? Get off me, ladies.
Look at the back. Look at the back.
Oh, the back.
Woohoo!
Wait a minute. Does the back have a hummingbird on it? 'Cause
It does.
That doesn't make me studly, a hummingbird.
Are you kidding? They are the most ferocious things in the whole world. Yeah.
I was told that I'm not allowed to go out because I'm loud and boisterous and I'd scare all the birds and it would ruin a field trip for everybody. So they're like, everybody but Farrell is invited.
Well, that makes sense. We'll just keep you here with the volunteers and with the workshops. I think we get to build a birdhouse a little bit later. We have a lot of fun things to do. I know. Well, Anne, thank you for talking to us. Thank you for helping me remember the whole sing thing. That was good. I'm going to practice it a little bit more later.
You should practice on him.
Oh, absolutely. Who else would I practice on? Nobody else is that mean.
Well, good.
On trip.
Oh, yeah, that's true. There you go. Thank you so much. How did the birds come to you guys?
So all of our education birds have been injured in some way. They are designated by a rehab that they cannot be re-released. Artemis has an eye injury, so if she were turned out into the wild, they're thinking that she might injure herself further if she tried to hunt. Aymara actually can't fly. She has a wing injury where she ran into
She wants to show us how pretty her wings are, though, nonetheless.
So she wouldn't be able to hunt on her own either. So in that case, they come to live at Hawkwatch, and we continue to feed them, and as part of their job, they become ambassadors.
You don't want to mess with that hummingbird.
Yeah.
Did you see that, Bill? Poke your eye out.
Yeah.
Go up your nose.
And do you know how fast they flap their wings?
Yeah, but they're like,
Do you know how much energy they expend?
they're the.
Are you doubting small things?
Now I know how Holly feels. Can't get a word in edgewise. I do this to Holly all the time. I just keep talking and don't let her talk, and it's very frustrating. So I owe Holly an apology.
Good thing. I appreciate that.
Alrighty, I am here with.
Aspen Hopkins.
And can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing down here?
Yeah, for sure. We are making field guides for fledgling ornithologists, which are basically children.
What is an ornithologist?
An ornithologist.
Big words like that scare me.
Oh, an ornithologist is someone who studies birds.
Oh, a bird watcher.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly right.
Okay.
And you wouldn't recommend anybody just trying to make these things their pets, right?
No, there's actually a law that protects migratory birds throughout Canada, the United States, and Mexico. And so these cannot be pets, and we are not encouraged to harass, harm, hurt them in any way.
Well, and you guys said you guys take care of them, and it's interesting because I can tell you it's not like you're petting them or you're you're being very aware.
Yeah.
And you probably hang with them every day.
Not every day, but we are exposed to each other for hours at a time, and we bring them out to the public, so they are exposed to people, but there's still a very wild element.
Alrighty, I'm here with.
Katie McVeigh.
And can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing down here?
Certainly. So this is the Great Salt Lake Bird Festival, and it's about my 5th year helping with the program. And we just loaded up the vans to head to Antelope Island State Park, where we are going to go look for burrowing owls.
Oh, so we're holding you up here then talking, right?
You are. We got paying customers in the van who want to go out and see burrowing owls.
Well, I better let you go, but thank you so much for talking with me.
My pleasure. Maybe we'll catch up this afternoon.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks. Take care.
Thank you.
Holly, what are you doing?
allowed.
What?
No.
What? What are you doing, Holly?
I'm getting ready to do the open for Talk Utah. And Phil's filming me, and I just noticed.
I know. Well,
Why does he do it?
here's the thing. Here's the thing, Holly.
I do have hairspray. I can
Because
use it like mace.
because I when I make the comments about Holly's in the restrooms or we're waiting for Holly here and there, I think people think that I'm lying or that I'm being mean.
You are lying, and you are being mean.
No, I'm not, because you're.
I'm setting up segments everywhere we go. We're getting ready.
What kind of segment you setting up in the bathroom?
Well, sometimes to just spray my hair because I was standing in the rain and I'm hosting 2 TV shows. Ask any chick in the world when they're hosting 2 TV shows if after standing in the rain if they want to like make sure things are okay.
Maybe you should see Maya Barber. Maybe if you get one of these.
Why do you put me in these positions?
Hey, Holly, there's this girl named Nika waiting for you.
Oh yeah, you better.
I don't know where Nika is.
Better hurry and do your hair.
Where's Nika?
I don't know,
I'm
but
trying
she-
to hurry and do
All
my
right,
hair,
well-
but you keep talking to me and
All right.
filming me.
All right. Well, I'll leave you
We're not
alone.
allowed to use this. Kiss Wedding Chapel will appear.
And so you are doing what with the ornithologists?
They are making their own field guides today about one specific bird.
And is it a hummingbird by chance?
No, they have 5 different birds that they can choose from.
Okay, I was worried because they gave me a shirt with a hummingbird on it.
Oh, hummingbirds are really great birds too.
Okay.
But we have 5 different birds that they can choose from, and then they can also make their own bird from the things that they learn. So it's kind of a scavenger hunt as they go through the different booths. They learn more information and they write it down, and then they come back and they make this field guide out of their handprint and a drawing of a bird that they make. And then they get that.
Oh, and they get a pin. Can I just get a pin just because I want one?
No, you can't.
I have to work for it.
You do. You have to make a field guide.
Do you feel like they've grown to at least sort of know who you are? Because birds are really smart, right?
They are. They're well equipped with their eyesight and their talons. Humans are built more for brain power, but we do have a relationship where we have to get along.
Well, she needs her food, and you need her to do her job to earn her food. Well, you're doing very good. Oh my gosh, so cool. Again, I'm like mesmerized by the eyes. That song, I Get Lost in Your Eyes, kind of just, I want to break into song. I'll hold back. Farrell, do you want to sing with me? Let's do it.
What are we doing?
I get lost. You know you want to. Do it. Hi, sweetheart. What's your name?
Lily.
Lily? Lily, who did your face painting today?
I don't know who she is, but she's over there by the
Well, you know what? You look beautiful. And what's your name?
Carly.
Carly and Lily. Am I hearing right? It's kind of hard to hear in here. And tell me your name.
My name's Kenny.
Kenny, you have some beautiful little girls here. Now, you're working on this. I didn't mean to take you away. Is this your first birdhouse you've ever built?
No, I think it's actually my 5th. I don't know yet.
This is like your 5th birdhouse?
But it's a really fun field guide, and you learn a lot, and it's just a great experience, and you get to color. So.
Oh, there's coloring involved. All right. Well, I'll do the coloring. I'll let Holly do the rest of the work, and then I'll come get a pen.
Perfect. Sounds great.
So it's for fledgling what?
Ornithologists.
Bird watchers.
I would just say that fledgling is a fantastic new word I'm going to use in sentences with your name all the time. The fledgling Farrell Lafferty.
What does fledgling mean? Is that when you're gassy?
No, that's flatulence.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well.
She just thought she would help you right out.
Fledgling are little birds, like baby birds.
You're like a little baby bird.
They're little fledglings. They're about to fly.
Are baby birds cute?
Sometimes.
Ah, see?
Sometimes they're cute. Sometimes they're really ugly.
Which
And
one
the
would I
key-
be, Holly?
The key would be that they're struggling. They're fledgling.
Is that the biggest? I'm struggling.
They're kind of struggling their way to get through things.
I'm struggling right now with not smacking Holly. I'm going to be honest with you.
What?
All righty, well, hey, thank you very much for talking with me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for talking with him. Well, thank you so much for taking a minute to talk to us and birds. Thank you for not biting me. Yes, I kind of love you.
I think you're in love, right?
Pretty much. Miss Lily, let me just tell you what's about to happen. I'm going to be in a competition with that guy right over there over who can build a birdhouse the fastest. Would you like to be on my team to help me?
Yes.
I'm so relieved. I've been a little nervous. Okay, well, I'll let you finish this. I'll go get prepared for mine, and then we'll bring you over to come help me. Would that be all right?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Look out, Farrell. See how it just happens? I'm just lucky.
I'm not worried, Holly.
I just get lucky.
I have a strategy already.
Okay, well, come talk to me. Thanks. Jamie Butler, what are you doing here today?
You know, we're here with Westminster College, and we're doing a kids activity. And in honor of David Allen Sibley being here, we are creating and illustrating some birds with our handprints. And so as the kids come along, they'll kind of go around to different booths and learn about the environment of their birds, and we'll write and compile their own little bird guide on whatever bird they choose.
Here we go, Mr. Bill Fenimore. This is how many years have you been doing this festival?
17. This is our 17th year.
Oh my goodness.
Hard to believe, but true.
Have you been doing it all 17?
I have, yeah.
One of the founders then?
Yeah, and what's remarkable about it is it's a volunteer effort.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so it's just, and it just gets bigger every year. And today is the highlight of all these 17 years. We've got David Allen Sibley here signing books and giving talks, and everyone's just really excited to see David, and it's been great.
Now tell me about him, because he's like the bird guru, right?
Yeah, he's like the bird beetle guy. You know, he's the top-notch, top-billing guy in the country, and has just some remarkable. We have his books here that we've been getting for customers, and he's been signing them, and it's just amazing. If you're a birder and you want to have the Bible of birding material, you want to have a Sibley with you.
Oh, that's really
cool. He's just amazing,
Mr. Adam.
Yes.
We are here at the Bird Festival. You are here from Home Depot. Do you do this every year?
We have done it every year. This is my first year doing it. Recently, I took over our kids' workshop in the store, so it kind of fell on me for this event. And I mean, I couldn't be happier to come out and help the community and do events like this to, bring the community together and just have fun.
Well, this is a lot of fun, and I love how Farrell and I managed to find the kids' events to compete.
That's right, yeah.
I don't know how that is. It speaks to us for some reason.
Yeah, well, and it's always funny, especially like simple kits like this. In fact, I had one of my helpers try it, and she gave up after a few minutes. She's like, I can't do it.
This whole thing is being focused on family-friendly, fun, and learning and getting out there. I mean, this is such a fun thing for families to do. I mean, I'd recommend, if you didn't get to come to the Bird Festival, do this at home.
Do this at home. We picked handprints because I'm a mom, and I never throw away my kids' handprints. And so, we chose to integrate our little handprints because really people are part of this equation. It's not just about birds. It's not just about binoculars, but it's about people and people interacting with their environment and knowing that we're part of the ecology of our system.
Well, now, you're being extremely humble here, and I know he's fantastic, and I'm really excited to interview him, but you have a few books under your belt as well.
Well, I enjoy it very much. Yeah, I did a talk this morning for birding with families, and we're showing them my Utah book. And my Utah book focuses on the birds of the backyard, so it's really simple to get people going. And I keep telling people all the time, nature is such an interesting way to introduce children to the outside world. It's a wonderful keyhole, and birds are so simple as looking out of the kitchen window to see what's at your backyard feeder, and that can lead. Like for me, I started when I was 4 years old, and I'm still going. I'm 68 now. A great grandfather, and still loving it.
I've got some recruits here. I think Farrell's already cheating. Why is it all set up? And did you take one of my things?
No, it's just the bottom part. They're for the screws that we don't need to use.
Don't take my stuff, Farrell. All right, well, Adam, I think should I put the mic down, Bill, and we'll just start going for it?
Ready, go.
Ready, go.
Are we going now?
You know what? A little bit of rain, that just, adds to the adventure.
Just come inside. We're set up inside. You don't have to get wet. I mean, unless you want to, of course. But come inside. There's lots of booths, free family fun, and just learn about where you can even go. You don't even have to go on one of these bird tours.
Just walk outside, just in your backyard.
Yeah, feed the birds, check out the hummingbirds, learn what they sound like.
It's awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to us and for teaching us how to make a field guide, our very own. We'll try to help Farrell with that. He's a fledgling, the fledgling Farrell Lafferty.
Yep.
I so love you for giving me that word today. It's so perfect.
Good.
Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you.
And you just became a great grandfather.
That's true, Holly.
Congratulations. So what would be one quick tip as far as how to get started? If we needed one good thing, what would it be?
Well, I'd say, a good field guide to get you started, and a good pair of binoculars is an imperative tool to help you see them better. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That was my phone. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Should we see if we need to grab it?
It's probably in order for more books.
Billy?
He's a busy guy.
Yes.
It happens.
You know what? When I did that, you scolded me.
Well, you're not Bill Fenimore.
That's true. That's true.
He just said I'm on TV right now. I love that. This is fantastic. Okay, everybody, the guest of honor has finally arrived. We've been waiting for you, Mr. David Allen Sibley.
Well, we got distracted by a few birds out there, so
That sounds like a good thing.
it is.
Now, okay, you are like the guru. You are the man. We are so excited to have you here. You are like, they were telling me all about all of the work you have done, your cataloging of birds and your field guides you've made. Tell me how you got started.
Well, I've been interested in birds and drawing as long as I can remember, and I was lucky to have an ornithologist for a father, which probably had something to do with my early interest in birds, but also opened up a lot of opportunities. So I just grew up with my main interest was birds as a kid. I loved watching them, learning about them, and just put it all together.
Hi. Wow, it's like she's talking to me. Okay. Hey, everybody. I am here with Ben Woodruff. Ben, tell me about what you've been doing here today, what you do, obviously, work with birds.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm from Sky Masters Wildlife Foundation. We've been here at the Bird Festival with live birds and doing workshops, letting people see these animals up close and getting to learn about them.
Well, everyone says that your true gift is you are able to not only know about them, but draw them. You're able to draw them. And, I'm being handed, I think, what would be called the Bird Bible. I was told that by Mr. Bill Fenimore. So tell me about this book. This is the second edition. If you're a new bird person getting into bird watching, what would we want to do with this?
Well, you get the book.
Okay.
And the book is the first edition came out in 2000. This is the completely revised second edition that came out in 2014.
Okay.
And what I recommend for a beginning birder is you get the book, and it's pretty overwhelming because it's 900 species of birds.
Wow.
All of North America.
Uh-huh.
So just spend some time at home flipping through the pages and getting familiar with some of the weird names like egrets and vireos and orioles, all these. Well, people know what orioles are, I guess. But
They're those cookies.
It's a baseball team.
Oh, I was thinking of Oreos, but I know you were saying Orioles.
This is Juniper. She's a Eurasian eagle owl, which is the biggest owl species in the world. It's like a great horned owl beefed up bigger.
Oh, she is beautiful.
How much does she weigh? Because she looks like she's heavy.
Yeah, she weighs several pounds. It's like holding a watermelon.
So that's not
Feathered watermelon.
We were worried about the girls earlier holding the birds. Did your arm get a little tired?
It does, the static, just holding them for so long. You just get to be a tree branch for them and just hold it still.
Oh, she's really checking me out. Did you want to talk to me a little bit?
She might. If you hold the microphone up, she might bite it or say hi for you.
Oh. Carol, I don't mean to hog the mic here. Do you have a question for a friend here?
I'm just concentrating on keeping the rain off of his head.
I know. It is a hard thing. You're
No.
doing really good at it, too. Well, jump in here.
Okay, the question I have is, how do you remember all those bizarre names of the birds? I mean, I can barely remember my own name.
This is true. We're calling
Holly's name.
We're calling him the fledgling Farrell Lafferty today because I love that word. It's so fun.
the fledgling, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, do you know their names like that? someone like I would call them, or do you know the Latin names? I mean, do you know both of them?
Yeah, I know both of the names from just a lot of familiarity, but it starts to make sense as you get to know. I think learning the first 30 or 50 species is the hardest. And after that, it really starts to make sense. You understand, at first it's just weird to hear a name like vireo. You have no idea what a vireo is, but then you get to know a couple species of vireos, and all the other vireos are related, and it's sort of like learning, the Millers or the Johnsons.
Or like breeds of dogs, I'm almost relating to.
Family similarities.
This kind is in northern Europe and northern Asia. It's the biggest owl. They'll hunt things as big as foxes and small deer. So, Russia, Siberia, China, Nepal, all of northern and northwestern, northeastern Europe.
And how did you come about having her?
This bird's captive bred, so she's not from the wild. She actually came from a breeding facility that breeds them for zoos and sanctuaries, and she came for that purpose, to be able to be an ambassador. We feel that if people can see wildlife up close, then they'll have more of an appreciation for it and want to kind of save some of our open lands.
You have cataloged every single bird in North America. You've seen them, you've photographed them, and then drawn pictures and figured out how they move. I was getting all kinds of information on you before you got here about how if a bird is just taking flight, you know what it is. How?
Yeah, it's a lot of time in the field, a lot of experience, and you get to know the birds the same way you get to know your friends and relatives. And you can be on a crowded street and see someone walking ahead of you, and just by the way they walk, the way they move, you say, "Oh, that's my brother," or "That's my friend." Wow. And birds, when you get familiar with them and spend enough time getting to know them, it's the same way. You just see something flash across the road and say, "Oh, that was a Buick's wren."
Exactly. That is so fascinating, and what a cool way to think about it that way. So besides being here at the Bird Festival, what else do you do year-round?
I'm actually the director of the Hutchings Museum of Natural History in Lehigh. That's my real job, and the birds are a hobby on the side. But we do a lot of free bird shows there at the museum as well. Gives kind of people the best of both worlds, history and nature.
Oh, that is really cool. Well, Ben, thank you for taking a minute away. I know you guys are busy doing workshops to talk to us, and thank you. Well, that happens. No. Farrell, he loves that. He's a boy. He's 12 years old. What? No!
What?
You cheated!
Are there certain birds that are harder to find and capture than other birds? I mean, do they hide or?
Oh yeah, there's some families, whole groups of birds, they share similar habits. And there are some that are extremely secretive.
So David, did you use the Audubon as your guide to find all of the birds in North America, and did you find any new ones?
I did not find any new ones. It's been a long time since a new species, there won't be any more new species discovered in North America. That happened in the 1800s and before. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of different books, a lot of resources out there. Even, in the 70s, 80s when I was starting out, there's just a tremendous amount of information available.
If you're at the top of the food chain and you can fly, then you get to go to the bathroom wherever you want.
Oh, I wish I could fly.
Yeah, it's so not you.
I know the first place I'd go.
Why do I feel like my head would be severely endangered
No, you're
all
way
the
at the bottom
time?
of the list.
I am?
Yeah, you're
Oh, good.
You're at least 3.
Okay, well, Ben, we'll figure out his list on that off camera. But meanwhile, good luck with the rest of your day, and thank you so much for taking a minute to talk to us.
Appreciate it.
Being amazing. She was amazing.
How is it? What is this young lady's name?
Her name is Lily.
And Lily, how old are you?
8.
And I may have built the birdhouse faster, but I think yours looks a lot better. You know what I mean?
We get the pretty award, right?
Yeah, well, careful, the roof will fall off.
What have you done here?
Yeah.
And farther, it's called cheating.
Well, if anybody knows about cheating, it's Holly. I mean,
How have I ever cheated? I win fair and square. I can't help it if I have amazing people who want to help me.
that birdhouse
They're
looks
teeny tiny.
that looks pretty good though, doesn't it? Look at that.
So Audubon's book was published in the early 1800s.
He was like horse and a shotgun.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, very basic. No binoculars, no
iPhones, no.
No.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And and he did amazing stuff. But it has, from a birdwatcher's point of view now, Audubon is, he's sort of the forefather of everything, but everything has moved beyond what he did.
Yeah.
Not artistically so much, but informationally, yeah.
Is it Bill Jr.?
Billy.
You go by Billy?
Yes.
You are now running the sanctuary with your dad?
Yeah. No, it's this. He started it about a dozen years ago, and I've taken over the last 3 years. He's a more famous Fenimore, and I'm the lesser known.
No. It's just, it's all famous. And you guys, when did you start birding with your dad? I imagine, right away.
I was young. I was probably about 11 or 12. I wasn't as into it. I got bored quick, but he did small little doses of it. So it's something that grew on to me. But I enjoy it today. I love taking people out.
It looks like you know what? We could come up with a line. Fledgling Farrell's Birdhouse.
There you go. I'm just learning how. And I actually, you know what? I actually hit my thumb with the hammer, and I wasn't trying to be silly when I did it, and it hurt.
Did you swear? Are we going to have a lot of beats?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's good. All right, well, Adam, seriously, I don't know how I got so lucky to find such an awesome little girl.
All-star here.
Just can rock this out. But thank you so much for all of your help.
This girl is serious.
There's no messing around.
Stop it.
I think we have to finish this. Let's hurry. We got to finish. So let's just. Do you want to help us, Farrell? How about the drill? Did it make it?
I haven't seen him yet. No.
All right. Well, we'll keep going at this. Let's finish this out. Here, I'll hand this to you.
Okay.
When I was a kid, in 1970, I came to the Bear River Refuge and saw my very first white-faced ibis, Franklin's gull, a couple of other species here in Utah.
So we have some birds to be proud of.
45 years ago.
And that was the last time you were here?
Oh, no, I've been back a few times since, yes, I have.
Okay, good. Well, we are super happy to have you here today, and you're doing a number of lectures and workshops, and honestly, how many books do you have?
It's about, I think, 6 different titles in the Sibley Guide series.
That's awesome. And so if you need the Bird Bible, look up this David Sibley's name. You will find everything you need to know about birds and field guides and birds in North America and where to go to find them. And as far as being here at the Great Salt Lake Bird Festival, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
And braving the rain, is it fun in the rain?
The rain, it keeps the birds down a little bit. It gets on your binoculars, so it's harder to see them. But it really, it's fine. We had a fantastic morning, even with a little bit of rain.
Adds to the adventure. All right. Well, thank you so much for talking with us.
Well, we have tours that we do throughout the state. We have a birding lease up on Deseret Ranch, so folks can contact us at 801-779-BIRD 2473, and our website, wildaboutbirdsnaturecenter.com. And we have a website that talks about all the trips. We take folks all over. The ranch offers all the habitats that Utah has, so it's a neat spot to see a massive number of birds in a short amount of time and have a great day.
Did Holly put all the dents in it? Oh, I thought maybe Holly did. You know what I do? I just bend it over. Just bend it over. That works just as good. See, look. Just bend it.
You got it, girlfriend. Yes, look at that. So how has this year been? Now you've been going for a few days. It's Saturday, and you're also going through tomorrow. How has it all been going?
It's been going well. We've sent all our trips out, and people have come back, and they're just happy people to come back, and to have Mr. Sibley here has been wonderful. We've had a lot of support from our partners in coming and sharing time with us and doing fun things. And we've got a lot of live birds. So,
and a lot of really great partners that if you're interested in birding, you can come here and really get a feel for what you need and where to start and what's available to you and how crazy you can go or how not crazy you can go.
Or how close everything is. Yeah. Because we have urban birding, you have birds in your backyard, and to learn about how to take care of those birds and bring them in and see them, it's just so fun. Yeah. And then again, next year you can come and see us. We're in May.
Yep. Every May because of the migration.
Yes.
I'm learning. I'm
My-
learning.
oh.
It's the spring migration.
How come no one told me about this migration thing?
Because you were working on your craft.
It's true. Oh, I guess we're done and scene.
Holly, what'd you do?
It was me. I'm not sure.
You want me to go turn it back on?
What, people that watch birds, I don't know if that's the right thing to say. Okay. Do people have like a particular bird they look for, or they don't care, just whatever they see is what they
Some
see?
folks do. They have target birds, and we have some target species of birds: greater sage grouse, burrowing owl, sage sparrow are specialty birds on the ranch. So we get folks from all over the world that want to see a particular bird and check it off on their life list. And so they'll travel thousands of miles just to take a few seconds to get a picture of a burrowing owl.
That is so cool.
It's a bird bucket list.
It is. Yeah, there you go. Nice. I like that. You can totally. Farrell's bird bucket list. I think we need to figure yours out.
And we'll get it done.
All right. Well, Billy, thank you so much for talking to us. I hope you have a great day here at the festival, and the rain's not going to stop you.
No, it won't.
It'll just make it more fun.
Yes.
This child has obviously spent some time with Holly. That's. No, look, here's the bottom. Look.
I really appreciate you letting us come here and be a part of it and get it out there. I hope we get to do it again next year, and it's just bigger, faster, stronger, and maybe we'll do a tour next year. What do you think?
Oh, there we go.
I think
yes.
we should do like Holly and Farrell on tour.
I know the one you should go on.
All right.
We might need a gag.
Geology.
Okay.
Can
Birds
it
and
be one where
geology.
Holly gets dirty?
Why do you think I'm scared of getting...
Muddy. Maybe there's a little bit of mud or something somewhere.
You know what? We're going to have good weather.
Yes.
It's going to be wonderful.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll make.
We'll make some plans. We'll make some plans for next year. I don't know why he doesn't. I grew up in a small town in Utah. Like, it was farm country. I've got him fooled.
It's okay. It's okay. We've got birding for everybody. We can send you to Legacy Preserve with your mud boots.
There we go. Hey.
We just have to keep him quiet.
I think they call them milking boots, Holly. You should know that, being from a small town.
Now they don't call them that.
Oh, they don't call them that anymore?
No, they're rain boots, and you can wear them out to the preserve.
Wow.
Rain boots, Farrell. Rain boots.
Alrighty, folks. Hey, that's going to do it for me. Holly, did you learn anything at all?
I learned a ton. I learned all about ornithology. What is it? I forgot. Ornithology.
Yes.
David Allen Sibley is awesome. He's a brilliant, smart guy. So cool to meet him. He actually made me kind of understand that whole thing.
And
what did you learn?
I learned that I can build a birdhouse, and if we wanted to build a birdhouse for an ostrich, it would have to be way bigger. How come there's no ostriches at the Bird Fest?
Wow. Really? That's what you got after today?
Yeah, I want to see an ostrich.
Well, maybe we can make that happen. I think Hogo Zulu is here. We could maybe, see if we could bring you there. I bet we could leave you there overnight. See what you could find.
I was almost ready to compliment Holly on how wonderful she looked today, but I'm done with that. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you had fun.
What were you going to say nice?